All right, Dwayne, welcome to Pop Top in Rialta Heaven. How you doing today?
Good.
Pretty good. All right, you're going to run us through just some of the pieces, and parts of the cooler setup.
Order the kit. You get cooler. This is the 4921 that's 6 inches by 24, I believe it is. They have a 4920 that's only 4 inches tall that somebody has installed that appears to work pretty well too. This one I think would have more reserve capacity for the extreme conditions. It comes with one piece of hose. You buy the extra piece of hose and you order the Sonax adapter kit. This is what actually connects to the transmission. These are the adapters. These are the fittings that go into the adapters. These are the other one. The O-rings to seal everything. This is the splice you put in the water hose that you cut off of the original cooler. And this is pretty much everything you need to do the job. Kind of get an idea there. Handy little clamps here I put on the water hose before I cut it loose from the old one. I got these at Harbor Freight. Unfortunately, there's only one of each size in a set of 4, so you have to buy 2 sets to get 2 clamps. But if you catch them on sale or with a coupon, they're $6 or something. Some people have used a pair of vice grips with a cloth or something on it just to pinch off the water flow a little bit so you don't drain all of it out when you're doing that. Teflon tape, little flashlight, a couple of tire wraps, marker for positioning. Got to have the Torx wrench to take the engine cover off on the new ones. The 12 valve 6-cylinder, you don't need that because you want to take that cover off. The hard part to find is a 24-inch extension to reach down in there to them. There's a 8mm hex bit and a universal joint to get down in there. 1/2-inch wrench to put the Sonax adapters together. A 13 and a 10mm socket with a 6-inch extension to drop the belly pan. A screwdriver to remove the top part of the grill. This is basically just a nut driver for tightening the hose clamps. And a 5mm for the bottom of the transmission pan to do the final fluid level check. Razor knife. This is just stuff I happen to have. This and this tape, rubber tape, and just basically you need some kind of padding. I put padding in so that there's less chance of any metal on metal contact any place after you get it installed. Got a funnel, little drain pan, little bit of antifreeze, a little bit of transmission fluid for filling the cooler and the lines, topping it off and all that. And rat-tailed file. You do have to do a slight modification to the grill on any because of it pushes everything out a little bit, and it's not too difficult. Hopefully.
So Dwayne, we're going to be showing this on one of the newer 201 horsepower engines,
Right.
Which is what we'll be working on today. But it can be done as well on the 140 horse.
And the 5-cylinder, as far as that goes, they all use the same original cooler. The slight differences in the actual installation of the cooler behind the grill. We'll do this one, and then I think you got 99 or a 2000 or something, we can look at, point out the differences without actually just piece of waste. We've already got the cover, engine cover off of here. This is where the 3 bolts are, right here. This is the Torx. And then you need to pull battery cover. And this one's already disconnected, but some of these are stuck in the little holes on the side of this, so you got to pop them out. There's 2 of them. You get that. And there's the get stuff out of the way. There's where you have to reach way down in there to get to everything. And there's not enough room to do it from the bottom because the starter and cables and water lines and everything else in the way, so you have to do it all from the top. Yeah.
Yeah, take a
lot
peek.
of it is done by feel. If you don't get at least 5 new holes in your arm, you haven't done a proper job. On these newer ones, there are 4 screws for the grill. One at the top, and one right down here on each side. And it just very gently comes right out of the way. Screws, the short ones go on the top of the grill, the long ones are the ones that are down in the bottom. Just so you don't forget before you put them back. You can use pipe dope. I usually use Teflon tape fitting, and I have found that 2 complete wraps works the best, because when you screw these into these adapters, you want to screw it in very good, but not too far. Get it too far in there, this brass will actually stick inside, and then you can't get the banjo bolt down through there when you get ready to put it in. If you do accidentally get a little too far in there, you can use a small file and file down the end of it a little bit. Not have clean it out real good, make sure there's no brass filings in there before you put it in.
Is that something you can feel by just putting your finger in there and seeing if it's
yeah,
in too far?
You can see, well, you can actually see the inside of it in
Okay,
there.
got it. Yes. All right.
And I just try not, that's why I put 2 wraps of tape on there, because it helps it seal better without having to go quite as far. If you take these back out, then make sure you do everything the first time. Hopefully it's a one-shot deal. They make a bypass